Assalamu alaikum, beta. Today we are going to talk about the use of relative pronouns. Yesterday we discussed the genitive, the nominative, and accusative forms of the relative pronouns. Okay, here we have the relative pronouns and the use. First is who. We have different relative pronouns like who, which, that. They are all relative pronouns, but first we will see the use of relative pronoun who. Who. Okay, where is who used exactly? As a general rule, who is used for persons only. It may be it may refer to singular or plural noun, whatever, but it's used as a general rule. It's used for persons only. For example, I'll give you an example. The man, we can't say which, we can't say that. Just say the man who is honest is trusted. Okay. Second, he who hesitates, he who hesitates is lost. They never fail who die in a great cause. They are slaves who dare not be. In the right time, two or three. Okay. So this is the use of relative pronoun who. Who is used for persons. The man who spoke yesterday was arrested. People who are good at politics are mostly shrewd. Person who is good at cricket has a wide fan following. So whenever we talk about the persons, the people, we use who. It may refer to singular or it may refer to plural. But we already know whose is a possessive case. As I told you, a possessive case of who. Possessive case indicates sort of possession. For example, first, the man whose son was awarded is a teacher. The man whose son was awarded. Whose son? Whose son? The man's son. That means it's the possessive case of. But who sometimes is used as a general rule, who is used for the persons, and whose is a possessive case of the who and will be used for persons. But whose is sometimes used for animals and things without life. For example, since which does not have, which is used for the things but which does not have a possessive case, so we use whose instead of the possessive case of which it does not have. For example, the triangle whose sides are 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. Whose sides? Although triangle is not a person, it's a thing, but since which does not have a possessive case, so we use whose instead. The triangle whose. The sun whose rays give us life, etc. Okay, this is a question whose solution has baffled us, whose solution has baffled us. So we use whose instead of the possessive case of which for things without life. And second, which is used for things without life, and for animals it may refer to singular plural. we have the another pronoun, that's which. Okay, for example, I lost the book which you gave me. Here which is the relative pronoun and it absolutely takes us back to book, which is a thing. Okay, the books which you gave me, that means the plural form of books, which can be used for singular as well as plural forms of the pronouns. So the book which you gave me are the books which you gave me. The horse which I recently bought, I sold that. So the horse which I recently, the horse is a thing with life. That means it's a living thing, but it's not a person. So we can use which for things with life and without life, but except human beings. Okay, which may refer to a sentence as well. To sentence as well. Here, which refers to things without life and non human beings. Okay, here, which may refer to statements as well. For example, they, they said the man was mad. Okay, they said the man was mad. They made a statement, which was not the case. Which was not the case. Okay, here the which is used for whole sentence. They said the man was mad. The man was mad. The man was not mad, which was not the case. That means which refers not to the man but to the entire sentence. Okay, we have two uses of very important use of the relative pronouns which and who. Number first, this is very important. You must understand the difference. First is to restrict, limit, or define. Clearly or more clearly the antecedent. We can say why the clause introduced by the relative pronoun is restrictive or defining. Restrictive or defining. For example, the man who had cheated me was arrested. Okay. The book which you gave me costs 90 rupees. Okay. Second, I'll show you the difference. Second is which or who can be used to give additional information. Additional information about the antecedent, about the antecedent. Why the clause introduced by the relative pronoun is continuative and non-defining. Okay, here the teacher sent for the boy who came at once. I gave him a rupee, comma, which was all I had. That is note that is non-defining clause or separated. We must note that non-defining clause are all separated by commas. I will tell you the difference. What is difference between a restrictive defining and a continuity non-defining form? My brother who is a doctor has gone to America. Number first. Number second sentence. My brother, comma. Here is no comma, but here we put a comma. My brother, comma, who is a doctor, comma, has gone to America. Okay, tell me the difference. My brother who is a doctor has gone to America. My brother, comma, who is a doctor, comma, has gone to America. In the first sentence, the speaker tells us my brother who is a doctor. That means here he does not give additional information about it. He defines his brother. He does not give additional information about brother. It is necessary. Who is a doctor? He has to write who is a doctor. It's necessary to define his brother. Why? Because the speaker has many brothers. My brother who is a doctor has gone to America. Since speaker has many brothers, so he has to define the which brother he's talking about. Here, my brother, comma, who is a doctor has gone to America. We can skip this who is a doctor. Why? Because the speaker has only one brother. My brother has gone to America. He could have said my brother has gone to America because he has only one brother. But he says my brother who is a doctor gives additional information about his brother, although it is not necessary because the speaker has just one brother. In the first sentence, the speaker does not have only one brother. He has many brothers. And it is necessary to write who is a doctor. Other may be an engineer, another may be a teacher. So here, the clause introduced by the relative pronoun is restrictive and defining. Who his brother is something that defines his brother. Because the speaker has many brothers, so he has to write who is a doctor. Which doctor boy he's talking about, which brother he's talking about. In the second sentence, my brother who is a doctor has gone to America. Why? He gives additional information about his brother who is a doctor. Why? Simply, it could be skipped. My brother, because speaker has just one doctor. One speaker has only one brother. I hope all of you understood better. The first sentence implies the speaker has several brothers, and the clause who is a doctor distinguishes a particular doctor, particular one of them. In the second, the clause does not define, and the implication the speaker has only one brother. I hope all of you understood. We'll meet tomorrow, inshallah. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.